Gaffer, another victory at the Brick Community Stadium. You must be delighted.
Yeah, I'm over the moon for the lads. They've worked ever so hard there, I think. Especially the last 20 minutes, we've had to. It was attack via defence. I was joking with them in there. We've done that this week at the end of the week with Foxy and Will because they hadn't played much games. We knew it was going to be tough. We scored 2 great goals. And in hindsight, we should have really finished the game off. We had some good chances. But look, I'm not complaining. I thought there was some good stuff. The only downside for me as the head coach is we can be better with the ball. First half, we were very good with the ball, 2-0, but is that a tough scoreline? Twice that's happened to us now, and then we're being penned in a little bit. So it's something for us to look at, something for us to work on. It's not ideal because we're trying to make changes to shore it up and making sure it's right, but when you've got players putting bodies on the line as well and keeping that clean sheet and keeping the scoreline at 2 and then being clever towards the end, like Moles taking the ball to the corner. Look, we don't want to concede any goals. We're done with 2-0, but maybe we can have a little bit more impetus in possession, especially in the final third. But overall, another clean sheet in the week, a clean sheet today, 2 goals. So yeah, promising.
Following last week at Leighton Orient, you must be really pleased with the response because they've done everything you've asked this week.
Yeah, look, we can't keep harping on about the Leighton Orient done and dusted. The response on Tuesday was good, even though there was a change of players, personnel, and the response we said about it. We don't want that to happen. Look, it'll happen again at some point in football because it just does. We don't want it to, and the longer it stays away, the better. But while we're doing okay and winning games and playing okay and keeping the back door shut defensively, being very good, solid and resolute, which we've been. And yeah, we want to keep that winning momentum going, especially here at the Brick Community Stadium.
Morgan Fox and Williamson came in today for the first appearance of the season. How do you think they did in defence?
They were excellent. Obviously got tired towards the end. I think Will had a bit of cramp and Foxy to get through. We'll have to recover them well now. And Robbo done excellent the other night. Jen's done excellent the other night coming in there as right side centre half. Sessa's done great. But at the moment we've got players coming back now, which is good, and some that are missing out and some nearly fit. But we've got a good squad and we've got to all compete with each other. And there'll be times, Jens was left out of the team today, tactical reasons, because we felt that we might needed to bump Callum up a little bit as a 10, which did, and Ryan swing round. So, it's horses for courses. We'll do what we need to do to get the result and win. And the lads are a great set of lads. They understand that, they'll play, they won't play, but it won't be for the lack of, effort, because they've definitely got that.
Christian said he got off the mark today in Wigan Athletic colours. As a former striker yourself, you know that feeling.
I think I celebrated that a bit too much, to be fair, but I was just pleased. And Dara's will come, Bulls has got off through a penalty. Melissa's will come. Listen, it's always good when your strikers are getting off the mark. And I said to the both of them today, which I thought the 2 of them should have scored. Dara had some good chances. It's not a critique against them. It's just, they'll come. Don't be too desperate and you'll get the opportunity. But Christian's great at a great stand-off from Fraser and, another goal.
Also on the score sheet today, the captain, Jason Kerr. Always nice when the defenders chip in.
No, listen, I think, the back lads have obviously wanted to come up with more goals, and I think Jason only scored 1 last season, so he's off the mark already, 3 games in, which is a bonus. But if we can get, 3 to 5, 3 to 6, 4 to 6, whatever it looks like, goals out the centre-backs, whether it's set plays or balls like that, second phases, then, they all count. But no, I thought they were excellent.
And in terms of the support to at home, we had another brilliant following at home and they backed us from the first minute as expected.
Well, what I will say is, towards the last 10 minutes, I think they felt the pressure as well. And rather than jeering or booing, they got right behind the lads. So well done to you, because you've obviously helped us do that. And that's mostly important, because we're shouting instructions on. They can't always hear, but when they hear the fans singing and chanting and, in the right way, in the right manner, then it gets you over the line. So big well done to you.